Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special Big Brother 20 recap show with Karen, your favorite from Big Brother Canada. Look everyone, I got the memo. You were all like, where was Karen for Guest Assessment? We need to know what she's thinking about these people. Look, she's here. We're going to talk about the people and last week and what's going on now at the end of the show. But first, let me remind you guys, if you want to see any of our shows back, they're all over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB20. You can read Becca's blog there, see where you're ranking in the trash draft, flashback times, all our previous shows, all over there. Like I said, the trash draft is up now. Go check out how you're ranking, but we are live right now on You Now. So what you need to do... Karen, I can still hear you. Karen is trolling me in my ear. Anyway, we're on You Now, and Karen wants you to follow her on You Now too. So make sure you follow her. Karen's real on You Now, and fan us since you are here. You'll get alerted every single time we go live. And this month, #1 fans are entered to win our Big Brother. It's the new cup for this season. It's metal, it's amazing. It is signed by so many Big Brother players, winners, Josh, Wendell from Survivor. So many Big Brother players and Survivor and winners have signed this. The #1 fans all month long are entered to win, and subscribers on You Now this month, you're all entered to win Orwell. We have Orwell, Carrots. The #1 fans are entered to win, not #1 fans, subscribers. So subscribers, #1 fans. I was trying to think of what giveaways you guys wanted. Lastly, become a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. You get access to the patron-only group, prize giveaways just for patrons, after shows with the house guests. After we bring them on live here each week, we will then go into the patron group for a special one-on-one after show. Of course, I'm referring to the BB20 house guests. We also have special weekly shows for patrons, or you can always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. All right, enough. Eric, shut up. Where is she? Here she is. It's Karen!
Hi, guys! In the background, I don't think you heard me, but I'm like, God, does he ever shut up with that intro?
And I said to Karen, all the times that we have you on, Karen, it's always before a Big Brother show. So I always feel like we have to cut you off and cut it short. And now we don't have that time restriction on this show. And what did you say to me, Karen?
I can't remember.
You remember.
I don't remember.
Do you really not remember? You told me, who are you kidding? You just want to go to... Taco Bell. You do remember. Liar.
Okay, you guys, seriously. I was doing floor schedule because you know I'm back selling real estate in the shoe shop. And I raced home because my office is in Salmon Arms, so it took me like 30 minutes to get home with the traffic because it's slow because the tourists are here, which I love. And then I run upstairs and I made my pseudo Taco Bell. But we know this guy is going to the Taco Bell drive-in later, don't we?
Karen, I will have you know, Tara from Long Island, who watches our shows, has taken an interest in making sure I stop eating Taco Bell. She actually took me to a supermarket to buy real food.
Oh, no. We love Taco Bell. If I had one, the closest one is Kamloops, which is an hour and a half. And every time we go through Kamloops, Bruce is like, we don't have to go to Taco Bell. I'm like, you know we're going to Taco Bell.
What do you get when you go to Taco Bell?
Oh, I have to have like a supreme taco, the
Boring.
crunchy corn, excuse me, a
That's
bean
generic.
burrito with no onions and salsa, extra salsa and extra I don't care if it's boring. That's what I like. Honey, I have been eating Taco Bell since you were in diapers, okay?
That is like the Netta of Taco Bell.
Who?
Netta. It was the because it's boring. Forget it. Look, here's what you want to do. You want a chalupa? You want it? Yes, you do, Karen. You want a chicken chalupa.
Is that double
No,
It's a
that would be a
layered thing.
that would be a crunch wrap. You want a chalupa? It is a fried soft taco with chicken and
No,
sour.
I don't want it fried. I'm trying. Look at me. Do I look like I need fried? Like, shut up.
You can eat whatever you want, Karen. Look, Karen,
Thank you.
everyone is very enthralled with our Taco Bell
I love
topic.
to go.
But what
Good.
people really want to hear, Karen, is what
Okay.
you're thinking about this Big Brother
Okay.
Canada cast week one.
Big Brother Canada,
I
they're
mean,
back.
20. Well, it is coming back, actually, as we found out. I think pretty sure everybody knows, but yes,
Yeah.
it is coming
No, wait.
back.
Okay, so um, I first have to tell you that you just held up Orwell.
I did. Here he is.
Okay. Nobody has violated Orwell on this program, have they?
I mean, it's alleged. I guess you're referring to our little pal JC.
All I want to know is did that minion have consent?
No, the minion did not have consent.
So I
And
better have some tea on that.
I mean, how do you feel about it, Karen? How do you feel about
Here's what I think,
preseason?
honestly.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that he was directly out of like a central casting because I think they know that he's outrageous like that, but I think that he has so like he's a sensitive person. He seems to be, very personable, and I see why he got cast. Even though some minions got violated, I can see that he was straight out of central casting to me. Like the things that I've seen, all the videos that I've seen online, there's no way that someone didn't Google search and know that that was out there. And I think that he got put in because he has a wild personality.
I will say this. According to the live feeds today, I
Yeah.
heard him say, or someone said, repeated his story. He was hung over after a bar, saw the line for casting, and just got on it. So he actually applied,
And
according to the feeds today.
okay, and that wouldn't surprise me, but I'm just saying he would be a character that would be straight out of central casting. Like if you could cast somebody outrageous
Right.
that is going to get all of us talking, he's it.
But he's really, I mean, he got us talking preseason. What do you think about him on the show? He's not really doing it. I mean, he's messy on the feeds, he's messy, but I don't think he's really doing anything that outrageous yet.
Well, I think assaulting people with like
Well,
kitchen utensils and things that makes it on TMZ is probably pretty outrageous.
I meant game wise, but yes, the ice cream scooper incident was a bit
Okay, so here's the thing.
right.
I don't know who it was or what it was on the feeds, but somebody had said, maybe it was Parker, said something like, because he's gay, he can get away with that, and then nobody's going to be outrageous, and you're gay. So is that true?
I don't know, Karen. Am I allowed to scoop your vagina with an ice cream scoop? Here I come. Are you consenting? I don't think so. It's not okay,
Well, you
Karen.
know me, I'd like knock it out of your hand and go, get the fuck away from me. But
It is not okay. Look, this is what
okay,
I've
I'm
been.
just saying, did he get a pass? That's all I'm saying. Is he getting passes that normal people wouldn't get because of who
Of
he
course.
is?
Of
Okay,
course.
okay.
Of course.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, he's 100% getting a pass for who he is, and I don't
So
think
it's
that it's
not
fair.
gay. It's not the gay aspect that he's getting the passes. It's because of his size.
No, I think it's the gay thing.
Oh, okay.
I think
That's what I'm saying.
girls feel comfortable. I mean,
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, in
I
my
think
life. Yeah.
women don't feel as offended or assaulted if they're knowing that you're really not sexually into them.
Yeah, I think that's definitely true. I'm just saying I don't think it's okay. And I mean, he got talked
Oh
to.
no. Oh
He
no, I'm not saying that at all.
he
Oh,
got talked
definitely
to by
not.
Grodner about it.
But then they all got talked to, and then they're right back doing the same stuff. But another thing I saw in the feeds that I wanted to bring up is like everybody was saying, like, we don't want this to be the sheeples of BB19 and blah, blah, blah. And we kept hearing that, right?
Right?
But did you think we were going to get the racist of BB15?
Yes, I actually told everyone for the 2 weeks before the season started, buckle up, everyone. We're going into BB15 again. It was just very obvious to me by their
Really?
It wasn't too. Did you watch? I mean, I know you're in Canada, so it's hard to watch the
Well, I
pre-season
watched
stuff.
Ica's stuff, and honestly, from watching Ross's to watching Ica's, I found that I didn't know them. I felt that they with Ross they had like a canned, their typical BB stuff, and then when Ica talked to him, I got to know their personalities because like I didn't like Winston at all, and then when he talked to Ica and JC talked to Ica, I thought, oh, they're not that bad. Like that, I saw things in them that I didn't because she was like a real person and brought it out. And I know people are going to say, well, that's because you and Ike are friends. But I did think that I got to see them in a different light.
What I completely agree with you. I think
Okay.
Ica brings out the best in
Yes,
people and makes
I
them
do
very
too.
comfortable. But it was
Okay.
their conversations with Ross that was what made me say this is going to be a very BB 15 season. They were very snap back with
Yeah.
Ross. They
Okay.
didn't
Well,
care about giving him
here's
attitude.
and I agree with that. And what I noticed as well is that how many of them didn't know where they were sitting. And that's why I kept thinking to myself, casting, casting,
Hmm.
not like Robin casting. I mean, thinking central casting. And, we're 20 seasons into this. Are
Hmm.
you just going to get people that are looking for, their time in the limelight, whether it be their, 15 minutes or whatever? I don't know. I don't know that we're getting genuine gamers as much, but so far what I've seen, like I love that these people that are really gaming. Like, granted, Tyler is taking a pretty predominant and swaggy, but I think at least they're gaming. You've got two opposite sides of the house. Thank you, Lord.
Right out of the gate. We got
Yes,
hardcore gaming right out of the gate. And that I
yes,
appreciate
me
and
too.
love. I always hate when it takes a while to build. I love that we have opposite sides of the house right from the start. What
Me
are
too.
your thoughts on Tyler? So, obviously, this week one, we saw Tyler as HOH. We saw him put up the first people out of the competition using that excuse, Steve and Sam. What
Okay,
were do you think that was a smart move by Steve?
by
I
Tyler
mean
to get
Tyler.
Steve up.
Yeah.
No, I still will never understand. If people are just afraid to, do something right out of the gate and they don't want to, but that is the week that you are given instant forgiveness
I
on no
agree.
matter what you do with who you evict, because it's like, oh, well, I didn't really know anybody. And, that's what it was. And for him to get out the old guy that could have been a good ally and a good number and had other people on the opposite side of the house, like, and I just don't get it. And Sam being a threat as well, no, she's going to be a threat because she's very likable and has a good personality. But
Hmm.
at this stage in week one, I'd be putting those two big bucks on the block.
I understand, but I
Or
agree
the
with you.
or Scotty, the nerd. Because the nerds are going to win.
Not always, but yes, I agree
Okay,
with
well,
you.
they're so smart.
They are smart. I mean, look, I see it, but I agree with you on the fact that I think you should always try and win first HOH. I disagree with all the people that say it's a horrible move to win the first one. I agree with you. It's instant forgiveness. But I don't know if I want instant forgiveness and then putting two huge people on the block, knowing that one is gonna be coming after me. I think I would have too played it safe like Tyler and just said, I'm being fair, you were the first two out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, what did you do, Karen?
Well, I knew that no man had gone home in Canada, so I said I wanted to be the first HOH so I could talk to them and get a guy out.
And what did you do? Whose heart did you break? Mine, Karen. Mine. Where is he? Where's my mark? He disappeared. You got him away, and I don't ever get to see him anymore. It was rude, Karen. We left him. It was fine. It was good for your game, Karen. Okay. Look, here's what a lot of people want.
Dimitri was better choice to stay.
Dimitri was a better choice to stay. I agree with you. A lot of people want to know, what does Karen think about Robot Sam? Does she think this is the
Oh,
future cutting edge of Big Brother, or is this real stupid?
I thought, well, first of all, I don't know how I missed this, but I saw online today, I think it was Brent, that had posted something that said the reason she got that is because she couldn't spell house guest. When did I miss that? She got that because she couldn't spell house guest. Did I
Well,
interpret that or misinterpret that? What was
that
that?
was the competition. She had to stack the blocks up. She had to spell house guests backwards. That was
Oh,
their
okay, that. I thought somebody was talking about something else. I'm like, oh, I remember them on those trolley things or
correct.
dolly. Okay, okay,
Correct.
okay. No, I knew that. I knew that. Um, I thought she was at a real disadvantage.
Obviously.
Hafton,
Yeah.
where'd she go? I want to know from a production side, where was she the whole time, you guys?
I will say allegedly, I have heard that there is
Silly.
a house on the lot, allegedly, that they get put in, like that the twins would be put in when they were switching out.
So is Steve there now?
According to Steve's Twitter, according to the person running Steve's Twitter,
Yeah.
last night or yesterday, they said Steve is on his way home.
Okay, but they don't know.
Why would they lie? We don't know. It's not official yet until PR tells me
Okay, but
otherwise.
most of the time after you do like one day of press, don't they get out? They get sprung, so he should be out by now if he was out. I think that, don't you think they're going to do a battle back or something?
I kind of feel like Sam's power is taking place of the battle back, and if we get to week 4, instead of it being a battle back, they're not gonna do a battle back. The fourth person just automatically gets the challenge. I think they're saving the buyback for jury.
Oh,
Because wouldn't you rather see a jury? Don't get me wrong. I love this cast. I love that they're battling and
yeah.
going at
I
it.
like this cast a lot. Class.
But I would prefer seeing a juror get to come back than one of the first 4 people get to come
Yeah.
back. How do you feel about that?
Here it's going to come down to like BB6 for me. It depends on who it is. Like, would I have wanted an Erica or a Johnny to come back in, a Liv? Absolutely. So to me, it just depends on how much I like the person. Like, I wish that Cameron could have come back in when Megan quit. I wish Cameron could have come back in. So it just depends. Like, it's, do I like that person? Do I want to see him back?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Uh,
know. It just depends. If they bring somebody back that Alice Grodner favors, I'm probably not going to like them.
yeah,
If
yeah, I agree
if
with you.
Paul comes,
Paul's not coming back. Lana K wants to know specifically, Karen, do you think that Robot Sam did as well as she could have given her robot form? Do you think she played it as well as she could have?
I absolutely do. And from playing the game, you don't know, what you don't know. But it's like, I can't even imagine having to be in some other room and not really be your person. And then, you're watching them or they're talking to you and, you're trying to have conversations, but they're not taking it serious. But when Caitlin on Thursday was chomping those chips in her face and being the life coach, I was like, okay, seriously, would you do that if it was the real person standing there, be yelling at her and chomping your chips in her face? So it was strange. I think she was at such a disadvantage, but she mastered it. I mean, she did great getting through it.
And her having to keep it a secret, although I don't know that she really had to keep it a secret because she kind of hinted it to Tyler.
Yeah.
And I believe she hinted it to Angela too, maybe. I forget there was one other person she hinted it to. But do you think that with a power like that, they should have to keep it a secret, or should they be able to use it as leverage in the game?
I think it should be, if the power is theirs, they should use it or not use it to their, let them play their own game.
Yeah, I think they should be allowed to play their own
I
game
mean,
however they want to.
because you could go like, again, I just go back to BB Can 6. I mean, they really thought that Hamza had that secret power veto because he lied and said he did. That's brilliant. People should do that. That's part of the game.
Mm, mm, I don't know.
No?
I
No?
mean,
You don't
I'm.
like lying, but you like Big Brother?
Here's the thing. I love
There.
I love the gaming in a game. I don't know that. I think it's a slippery slope. I think if we
Okay,
let
you're right.
people lie
You're,
specifically about that, we're just going to have seasons where people are like, I have this magic power.
you're
I
right.
think they have to, they can't lie
Well,
about
I think the
powers.
actual rules say that you cannot use production
Production.
as a manipulation tool. Does it not in both countries?
Yeah, as strategy. You can't use production as
Yeah,
strategy, is
yeah,
yes. And usually they make them admit to it. We didn't
yeah.
see Hamza have to admit to it, though, but.
But I don't even remember that on the feeds that much, so I don't even know that we really believed it. I mean, a few of them, like I know Ryan said that he really believed it and he was dead set on believing it, but I didn't really think
I
that I, as a feeder at that time, did not believe it.
Oh, I didn't believe it either, because
Yeah,
obviously we would have known on the show. But I mean, what Karen is talking about, if you guys go back and watch our BB Can shows, we floored Ryan on this show. He thought it was real. He thought
yeah,
Hamza
yeah,
he was like, what do you mean he didn't have a power? He was like blown away. I was like, glad I could fill you in on your season, Ryan.
exactly. It was awesome.
Oh my God. So that being said, do
Okay.
you think, what do you think these other powers could be this week? We saw one that's called In the Cloud, one
Yeah,
that's called Identity Theft, one
yeah.
that's called Level Up. So let me start with
Oh.
In the Cloud. What do you think In the Cloud could be as an advantage in the game?
Okay, well, I think of stuff like that's hidden, somewhere in the cloud. I
Oh.
think of like iCloud, like it's hidden and nobody else can get access to it but you, but I don't have any idea.
I didn't even come up with that. That is a good one for In the Cloud. So maybe there's like something hidden, like they give them
Maybe.
an advantage to something hidden somewhere. Interesting. What do you think Level Up could be?
Level up. Well, leveling up is like the video game leveling up, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
what Sam did. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
I think level up is they get to share the HOH. Like they get to move
oh,
upstairs. Like you were a player in the game and now you're going up to the HOH. Like a
or you
share.
level up above the HOH where you have something that's some advantage that says you can't do this to me because I'm actually now the queen over the king or something like that. Because
Right.
leveling up, I think about video games. And I'm not a huge gamer by any
Me
means, but
neither.
I just think of leveling up, and usually that means you're going above them somehow.
Right. What about identity theft? I feel like this one is
I think
obvious.
that's like, yeah, you're stealing it from them. You're
Right.
taking something away,
I would be pissed if I was the POV and someone stole my
Yes,
POV
totally.
or changed my noms
Yep.
or stole my HOH.
But it's going to happen. Like you guys are prepared, I hope, because we know that they're going to expect the unexpected. This
Mm-hmm.
isn't going to be just a complete vanilla, I don't think, like predictable as it
Right.
usually is. I mean, they're still going to do a lot of predictability, but they're just changing it. I think they're going to do the battle back kind of aspect, and I think that's what this is. Like, what was that coup d'etat?
Coup d'etat. Well, that could be redraw. Redraw was
Something,
the last one. Yeah.
yeah, so something like that.
I see Lost and Confused in the chat room says level up could be like you fast forward to jury. Like you're
Oh,
guaranteed jury in a level up.
wow, that'd be big.
Because that would push your game forward a
Oh,
lot.
especially if you were a fan favorite. Like if they were targeting somebody that we wanted and we can vote,
Hmm.
then we can level them up so that then they're safe, kind of, But
Right.
I think we've seen aspects of that before.
True. Annie in the chat room says identity theft could be you get to steal someone's vote, so you get to vote two times. I like that
Okay.
one
Like a
too.
survivor move.
Right, like a survivor move. Interesting. I like it. And
Yeah, I do
currently,
too.
actually, I'm going to wait. We're going to talk about this current week in a few minutes. I want to get a few more of Karen's thoughts from last week. So, like we said, we saw Tyler. He put up Steve and Sam. And then Fessy won POV, didn't use it. Do you think that was smart on his end to not make waves?
again, being a fan and being a player, he didn't have, I mean, there's no way he was going to use the POV. Like,
Mm.
I just couldn't see it happening.
Yeah, I was not
No,
surprised he didn't use it. I
no.
think the thing that surprised me the most was that Caitlyn flipped, like being part of, Team Swaggy. She kind of flipped.
The the crystals and the pigeon Lou told her to. I don't know, you guys, like seriously, she is like
What is she?
whack a doodle.
Go ahead.
Like
What do you want to say to
just
her?
no, you are so crazy. Thank you for being cast. Your boyfriend's probably really mad today after last night's conversation with Fessy, but girl, there's other fish in the sea.
23-year-old life coach.
Yeah,
Do I need to go on after that part?
no.
$11,000, Karen. She charges
Well,
11.
everybody can dream.
Karen,
She's no, no, no. That's like a seller in real estate. Just because you're asking that doesn't mean that's what you're going to get, darling.
okay, even if she gets half of it, even if she gets a third of it,
How about it never sells?
who is the person paying any amount of money for her to be their life coach?
Okay, calling all life coach participants of Kate Coaching. Please come in the chat and tell us.
Better
Give us.
yet, Karen, how much will you charge to life coach them? I think they
Yeah,
should go
I
to
would
you.
not. Yeah, I wouldn't be charging that for sure.
I think everyone should just go to Karen for life coaching.
Thank you.
Do it. That's what I would do. I would go to Karen for life coaching.
I
She can
mean,
yell
I
at
could see
you.
like $50 an hour,
Yeah,
10 hours for $500. Like I've done that for real estate coaching,
right.
but 11,000, like come on. Like you're not Teddy Mellencamp.
Mm-hmm. And even that I wouldn't be on board for.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like she might be able to get that, but
Might be.
and again, God bless her. If she's getting it, girl, we need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk. Where is this client base that you have? Because I got some bridges to sell them. And do you tell them that you're 23? Because no 23-year-old understands life. Oh my god, it enrages me. If there are people paying her for life advice, she
But
can
do you,
barely function
but
in
do
Big
you
Brother.
think, please, people, come and tell us?
Yes, come and tell. I want to know who these people are. If anyone
Go
is
on Twitter and tag me.
please do. I would love to hear it. Darcy in the chat room says Grandpa Lou typed up her promotion page. Oh, so you think? Oh no. Oh no. Yes, yes, Annie. Teddy is an accountability coach. It's a Real
Yes,
Housewives of Orange
yes,
County reference.
yes.
Yes, you are correct.
Ding,
Okay,
ding,
Karen.
ding, ding.
Ding ding. Okay, I want to know what you think of Haley.
I don't know yet. I don't know. Like she's by saying that she doesn't want to get into showmance and make herself a target. I don't dislike her. I
Okay.
just don't know if I like her. I sometimes I see a little bit of past BB19 Raven in her, and I think, oh, please don't go there. Please don't go there. So I really don't have a tried and true opinion yet. She hasn't done anything to make me nickname her yet.
Okay.
She does have some interesting hairdos, though, I might add.
Well, she's trying to cover her mole. And not that I am about mocking anyone's physical appearance, but I couldn't help but notice it's not in this photo. She just happens to have
Oh,
like a.
because the hair swings, like my hair, like would hang over if you.
Right.
Those are my edges for any of you wondering.
Snatched. Okay, speaking of edges, I don't know why. What do you think of Casey?
You know what? This one I really liked from the beginning. I love her. She isn't really doing anything right now,
Uh huh.
but she's going to be a comp beast. She's playing a good game to me right now. She's kind of on the down low. She's not really showing him who she is. She did whine a little too much about the spinning wheel thing.
Mm
Like
hmm.
somebody I saw said that they should have had her like right when she was opening the door to the bathroom, not let her go in and make her stay there for 2 hours. Now that would have been funny.
Right.
Like
That would have.
sometimes BBUS is not as petty as I wish that they were, but I see a lot more petty and a lot more shade being thrown by Julie, and I love it.
I do too. I don't know
I
what.
love it.
I don't know why she's done it. Okay, what are your thoughts on Bailey?
You know what? Bailey's from my home state, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You know what? I like Bailey and I like Swaggy together, and I like that they're gaming. I think that he realizes that he's getting too involved in the showmance.
Yep.
He's really head over heels in love with her already, I think.
He
Like,
is.
especially today, it was so apparent. And she's still thinking about the cash and the prize, and he's getting too emotional, and that's not good for Big Brother. Like, he doesn't even realize what's going on with the rest of the house guests because he's getting too involved.
I mean, so much of what we have to talk about is from this current week, so I want to get into that
Okay.
in one more minute, but I just want to know a few more of your thoughts on people. Rockstar,
Okay, you know what? I thought that she would annoy the crap out of me, and
right?
she's one of my favorites.
Really?
I really like the shade she throws that they don't realize she's throwing. I love that.
T- Today, because I might forget to say this, today, did you see what
love
Fessy
the
said to
shade.
her? Did Did you see?
She said the mental comp, and you wouldn't have to try to throw it.
Yeah, Fessy said to her, "I
That's the
gotta."
kind of stuff I love.
Yeah, she
Because
told
that's
Fessy, "Don't
me.
worry
I
about it."
was trying to be thinking like, really? Really?
Yeah, it
So
was
no,
the best.
yeah,
I
and
love.
I love the fact that her husband or boyfriend or whoever he is so supportive, and
Mm-hmm.
he's out there and he's embracing all that is Twitter. And it's really hard to be the family member of these people because I know other people are taking a hell of a beating.
Right.
But I like her. I like I want her and JC now to team up and be Lucy and Ricky.
All right. I can see that.
Lucy and Ricky. They're my
Ricky.
Lucy and Ricky. Ricky!
I don't like JC though, but
You don't.
we'll get
I
to him.
don't.
Brett, what do you think about Brett?
No, the bros. The bros. The bros. They're just too into themselves. I'm sorry.
I really wanted to just have a crush on him because I apparently always fall in love with the hot blonde, but I have to say I agree with you. Like him and
I
Winston are giving me nothing.
I thought he was going to be like a quiet, humble, like a likable guy,
I
and
don't know
he's
what you were basing that on.
and he's not.
No,
And
he's not.
Winston, like once Winston came on in the premiere episode, I thought, oh my God, he's so much cuter than I thought. Because Ika had done her interview with him, and I thought, God, I didn't like this guy at all. And now I like him after watching. And now I can't, no, the bros, what are they calling them? The douche bros?
I call them the douche bros, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what people are calling them. And this with the arm thing, and it's like, no,
They
no.
miss a lot. I've never seen two people that can't get their hand signal
I
correct.
can honestly see them like taking their shirts off and like plucking each other's chest hairs.
I can see them taking each other their shirts off and rolling around in oil while being totally straight guys. Yeah, I've never seen two straight guys that love to like take their shirts off and rub bodies with each other as much as those two.
So I don't know about these two, but they gotta go. Like I wish they were both on the block.
Well, I have a feeling we might be seeing that sooner than later.
Oh,
So,
do you think Winston's gonna go home this week?
well,
Do you think they're gonna backdoor Swaggy?
we're going to talk about it in 1 minute. Hold on, I want two more thoughts from you so I can keep it together.
Okay.
Scotty, what do you think?
I feel for Scotty. I want him to get that first kiss. I'm rooting for you, Scotty, to
Good. So
get your first kiss.
you bought that storyline. Great. He's been kissed, Karen. You really think he hasn't been kissed? He has been kissed, Karen.
How do I know? I'm not in the house to think, oh, they're such a liar.
I don't think that he's lying. I just think he's smart enough to understand you need a gimmick to be on Big
He
Brother.
is the kind of guy that they should have already got rid of because those guys go far and they're low key and people don't suspect them and they don't see they're threatening. And if you play Big Brother, those are the top people that you should be looking at to get out.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Lastly, I'm gonna go with Rachel, who is friends with Jackie from
Yes.
BB
And
17. What do you think of Rachel?
and you know what? I want to like Rachel a lot, but it's hard now with the scandal this last week. I know because, of course, I can speak to it. You're in the house. Like, the people online are right. If you're saying stuff like that, you're probably saying it in your real life.
Mm-hmm.
We have become more conscious in the last even 5 years, you guys. Like 20 years ago, you'd all be appalled. Go back and watch BB2 and see how appalled we'd all be. But I mean, things have changed.
Right.
I'm not making excuses, but they know they're on this platform and they just say insensitive things that are getting picked up on like the biggest trash reality news program.
Yeah.
I think, oh, girls, like, all
I think
right.
it's real simple. If you're what look, here's two things I'll
I
say.
don't I don't want to dislike her though. Like I don't want to dislike her. I just she realizes now by what she said on the feeds, like they know, oh my
Yeah.
God, now they're scared to talk, which you shouldn't be scared to talk if you don't talk like an a-hole,
Right. I mean, look, here's the thing.
right?
I think all of us should offer forgiveness to people if
I do
they
too.
show remorse and are willing to change. So they were talked to and it seems like they have
Yes.
changed their ways
But
for at
did
least for now.
but did they go apologize to
I would assume
Bailey?
so. I
Because
mean,
here's the thing that
yeah.
needs to be done, in my personal opinion. The people that can hold it against you are the ones that you've harmed,
Right.
right?
Right.
And they needed to have that conversation. Production doesn't need to have the conversation with them
Mhm.
about the situation. They need to go just like when we were watching the feeds that Shannon's doing the toothbrush and they make her go and tell him that she did the tooth. You need to, ask forgiveness for your sins.
I agree.
Now, when I say that, I also went completely meltdown on Kevin Martin and didn't apologize to him in the house.
Mhm.
I don't even know if I've really apologized to him now. I mean, I talked to him, but you're playing a game and you say things, but I called him a bunch of cuss names, but
Would
I
you
didn't
like
say
to apologize right now?
no, no, I wouldn't.
Good. I don't think he'd watch.
But you know what I'm saying is like,
No, I know what you're saying. I agree with you. I
yeah,
think they have shown that
hard.
they're at least willing to
Yeah.
change their ways, and it seems as if the people in the house have forgiven them, and it seems like they're trying to build relationships. But look, just in case you're unclear, for anybody watching right now, if you don't understand, because then the thing happened with Caitlyn, where she was
Yes.
singing the Drake song, and then she
So
sang it.
that's a totally separate situation.
It is, but I'm just going to make it very simple for anyone watching if you're confused.
Okay.
Look in the mirror. If you look like me or Karen, you're not allowed to say the N word. As a matter
Ever.
of fact, you're not allowed to say the F word to gay people. Don't call women the B word. Don't be offensive, period. Just treat people the way you'd want to be treated. It's really simple.
Yep.
Super simple. I don't know why it's so easy. I don't know why people don't get it.
Yeah, it's and Caitlyn has, to me, crossed way worse line.
I think so too.
I don't know any of these women, so I don't know if they meant anything malicious or intentional, or they're just, don't, again, we all said really stupid things years ago, and you didn't realize you like fat shaming. Fat
Right.
shaming was
Right.
like 5 years. Is we've only come a couple in
Right.
fat shaming. So I'm not making apologies for people, but I want to like the show and I want to like certain people, and I don't dislike just because somebody, they didn't do it to me, but I do understand why people would be offended
Right.
and their feelings are hurt. But I think that they need to go apologize to Bailey.
100%. I think they definitely do. And I mean maybe they can't because they didn't tell them the extent of it specifically, maybe, because then it would be revealing too much of their game. I am hoping, from what I know about, let's just say Rachel, because Jackie is going to be on the show on Monday to fill us
Oh,
in on
good.
her thoughts about
Good.
Rachel. But I think postseason, I want to believe in my heart that Rachel, and I think it was Angela was the one with
Yes,
her that
that's
said
who
that.
it was.
I
Yes,
hope postseason they really see it, talk to them about it, because that's what's going to, heal all of them together. So I hope that they
I
do that
agree.
postseason.
I agree.
And yes, it is definitely hard to cover the show, when you want to talk about game, but there's all these things that are like, why can't these people just be good people so we can talk about game?
But what happens now, which is I think is so great in society, is that we can have conversations now to
Correct.
listen to other people's opinions, as people like Ika was saying, like, her opinion. Of course, a person of color knows more than we'll ever know.
Right.
And I appreciate that people can have these conversations. Like you guys, we can only advance if we can have them. It'll never
100%.
go anywhere if we don't, if
Right.
we just act like it didn't happen. So I think that BB20, production needs to deal with it and say, we need to have this larger conversation so that people understand and it gets out there.
I think I think that's great. I think Big Brother is scared in a sense. Like, we
Probably.
don't want the BB15 stigma on this
Yeah.
season, so
Yeah.
maybe we don't want to go there. They did issue a statement. CBS
Yes.
came out and they put out a
I read it.
statement.
I
It
read it.
wasn't that great of a statement, especially since Julie at the beginning of the season said we will not be tolerating misogyny, homophobic,
Yep.
racist. I mean, she said there will be consequences for all of that at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
I am not seeing the consequences, but let me say this. A lot of people keep asking me, where are the shows, Eric? Where are the shows? I know people will be watching this back on YouTube later. Guys, I'm live every day on You Now. We talk about Big Brother every single night of the week on You Now. I just put the ones with house guests like Karen on YouTube. So if you're wondering where the daily shows are, that's where they are. My point is, last night, Karen, we were trying to come up with what would be a good consequence for this. And I said, I think they should lose a week of their stipend.
Well, here's the thing. You're not spending that money and you're not getting that money when you're in there.
But I think you're
When
counting
you're,
on it.
but listen, while you're already locked in the house, I can tell you from being a house guest, one of the worst things is when we got told how terrible of people we were and got things, like put on slop, punishment, cold showers, whatever. It's like being in third grade again. Like I don't know if it was Sam or a rock star that said, like, this is like, I haven't been treated like this. I felt like that in the house as well. It's like nobody tells you what to do in real life, like as an adult. When you're punished to that extent in that house, you do feel like a horrible person. Like, oh my gosh, I've disappointed the fans. I've disappointed production. I've disappointed my family. Like, we need to straighten up. Now, how long they straighten up for, who knows? But I don't think just having some PA talk with them, Eric, is doing anything. I think they need to have some punishment. And I don't think taking the stipend away, because we weren't getting the money. It's not like money means anything inside the Big Brother house. 3 months from now, they're going to go, oh, for that week, we got $1,000 taken away or whatever they get.
I see your point.
No, you need to punish them like children now.
I say do both. I mean, I think you care more about it from an emotional and how am I looking at my family. I think these young kids care more about money than the way they look or the way they're
Oh,
clearly. If they're saying stuff like that, they clearly don't care
let
how
me
they
tell you something.
look.
When you get told, like, we are disappointed, the sponsors are disappointed, blah, blah, blah. Come on. If you're a human being, you would think, like, oh my gosh, I worked so hard to get here. What a shitty person I am. Like, I cried. I was like,
Hmm.
oh my gosh, it's terrible. And they're like, it's not that bad, kind of thing, after we all felt bad. But I just don't think coming over the PA, Rich coming over the PA and telling them is really going to drive it home.
New Jersey girl in the chat room says it should be an escalating scale of punishments. First they get a warning,
Yes,
next it goes to slop,
yes,
then
yes,
progress up to like a penalty
yes,
nomination.
yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I completely think that honestly, you guys, from being in the house, you don't understand the magnitude of already the littlest of things where you have no control over your life getting taken away from you. They would feel like really shitty people and be like, America's disappointed in you. You're becoming BB-15. Like they should be saying that stuff, and then they'd all be like, ugh.
I think that's only going to matter to the people that understand what BB-15 was.
Well, there's enough of them in there, like when
Yeah.
we would talk amongst each other in the cast and say, like, this happened or that happened. I think people would understand if they.
Do you think that specifically just the person who commits the offense should get the
No,
punishment? The whole
I think
house should get it.
I think it's like third grade.
Okay.
Mrs. Rasick's third grade. You all have to write lines because that douchebag in the back
Mm-hmm.
flipped the chair over and those two were talking out of turn. No, everybody gets punished, and you think, why did I have to get punished?
I agree. I
Yeah, no,
say whole
everybody.
house escalated.
Whole house.
It's going to be hard when they all end up on the block, though, at the end. You're all nominated for eviction. Everyone vote. Anyone can go home. That would be an interesting week.
That would be.
All right, so let's talk now a little bit about this week. Of course, we know that last week ended with the super nobody saw it coming, the manifestation HOH of Caitlyn. The reign of terror has begun, Karen. Caitlyn is HOH. Were you floored?
No, because those are those chance things that anybody could win.
Yeah, but weren't you like, she wanted no part of it? She was like in the background, fake vomiting because she didn't want it. She wouldn't look. She was grasping her head. I mean, she was over the top Caitlyn before she even won it, just thinking she was getting it.
Okay, I need a voodoo doll of her to poke. I don't believe anything she says.
Oh,
I
neither do I.
honestly, I believe nothing. Sorry, I didn't realize my phone's still on. Um, I don't believe anything she says.
Well,
No.
she's a snake oil salesman.
Yeah,
She's an essential oil
exactly. She
salesman.
should get into real estate.
um,
Like
yeah,
she's bad.
Yeah, I don't really trust a lot of the things she says either. Now,
No.
of course, we know, or you guys might not know. So now we're getting into spoilers because I want to talk about a lot of the stuff that's happening right now. So if you don't want to know spoilers, you're going to want to hit the road now. So we know that she nominated Scotty and Winston, but her real plan is to
The
backdoor
backdoor
Swaggy
swag.
and with a blind side. Like, because as of this moment, we know that they're playing POV right now,
Yes.
but he has no clue
Are the
that
feeds back up?
the feeds are not back up as of yet. No, they're not back up yet. But they are playing, but he has no clue. Now, let's talk about some of the things that have happened going in to this. So, for one, a hot topic this morning on Twitter is that Swaggy was walking around saying, F America, I don't
Yeah.
want the power, screw you, you keep it, I don't need it.
Okay,
Obviously
so is
upset
that
that,
a cover? Is he really got the power? Does Tyler have the power? Who has the power? And is he saying that to try to throw everybody off in the house?
but he was only saying it to Bailey. Bailey was the only one there for it. So, I mean,
I saw
unless,
when she was playing with her hair or whatever.
right. I mean, that is Leslie's question for you, Karen. She says, Karen, who do you think has the power this week?
It's somebody who can keep their mouth shut, who doesn't feel very safe talking to anybody else. So I was like, okay, who could that be? Dun 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 dun.
I know who
Rockstar?
Oh, God, no. It's Tyler. Tyler has the power. It's got to be. Have you done the voting? Do you know the way the
I
vote?
can't do it. I
Oh,
can't.
right. We'll have to show you how to use the
I
VPN.
thought I have a VPN. Thank you.
So why can't you
S-
then?
I don't.
Okay, good.
Sam, Tyler, Angie were my guesses.
I think it would have. I
But
was
I,
thinking Tyler or Swaggy because you can trend for like you can be the highest trender by people not liking you.
yes.
It doesn't
And
automatically mean you're getting the worst one if people doesn't like
and that's
don't.
why I thought he was saying that. I thought, is this just fake?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, to throw us off. Like,
hmm
I don't know, but that's what I was thinking.
I don't know why he would want to be throwing America off. Again, I don't know why he would lie to Bailey. Bailey's what is like the litmus test that I think whatever he's saying to her, I'm gonna take as true for now.
Okay,
So
because of what you just said. Trending could probably be good or bad. So he's thinking, how do I get America to make me trending to go and talk about what a D bag I am?
that's interesting.
I don't know. I
That's
don't
an
know. We don't know
interesting
what they're
point.
being told because, when
Right?
the rules are read to these things in production,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting told as a house guest specific rules of how it works that we, the audience, don't necessarily know the inside to. And every challenge and every kind of reward is different.
Right.
So maybe they're saying, hey, just maybe there's God saying, hey, whether they're talking about you good or bad, you're trending. Maybe it's all social media. Maybe it's just that vote that I went online today and I saw it ended like July 6th, but that was for the one that whoever's got right now. So then they'll open it up again next week.
It's literally open Thursday night. So
Yeah.
after the show, it opens on Thursday night. It's closed at
Okay.
9 a.m. Eastern the next day. It
Oh,
is
so it's that
literally,
short.
it's like a 10-hour window. It's
Okay, so
such a
it's
short window.
really just productions deciding who's getting it.
Mm,
Is
yeah.
it?
I mean, look, I've always said I don't think our votes matter other than to show production who we like. And then I
Yes.
think production does what they want, trying to keep the people they know we like safe. And I think
That's
the
what I think.
questions that these things are giving is the new way production is like, now we don't even need to guess who they
Yes.
like. We're literally asking, who do you
Who do you
like?
like?
Who do you not like? Who do you
Yeah,
wish went home? So
it's
I think
true.
they're getting their answers right now.
Okay.
Trending is only how you answer the questions, though. And
Oh,
Caitlin
so
got
there's
it.
like four questions or something because it said like who's
Yes.
funniest? See, I read them.
It's
Who's funniest? Who do you like?
who do you like the least?
Okay.
Who makes you yell at your TV screen?
Okay.
And who are you like rooting for, or who's your favorite this week?
Okay, so do the casuals know what Rachel and Angela were talking about?
No, the same way they didn't know what
Thank
Cody
you.
said.
And she got the worst thing. So I don't believe that the casuals went and voted for her. I think that they're looking at Twitter and they're seeing how crazy Twitter fandom was over what she was saying, and both of them saying.
Right.
And that's how it got decided that we're going to punish you because of this.
Yeah, I mean, and I agree with you. And this is where I go back and forth all the time. People tell us that we're the live feed watchers. We don't matter. Our votes don't matter. It's the casual viewers. Then we go into the situation like this. So, okay, are we the ones controlling it? Is it really just production? I agree with you. I could see if people read the TMZ article and went, okay, we want to punish Rachel. Although to play devil's advocate, people would say that Angela was the one that said the bad thing. Like, if you were going to rate
Yeah,
who
yeah, yeah.
said the
Yeah,
worst thing,
yeah,
they
yeah,
would say Angela said the worst thing. So then,
yeah.
is it really that? And then if it was that, why wouldn't they be trying to give the power then to Swaggy if if that was their goal? Like, if they're trying to make it right what happened this week, you think they would then give the power to Swaggy?
Yeah.
I think Big Brother wants a blind side. I think Big Brother
Okay.
wants to see Swaggy be blindsided because
Really?
I do, and maybe I'm totally wrong here. I don't know. Let's see what you think. I don't think Swaggy goes home.
No, I don't think Swaggy's going anywhere.
If they pull Scotty off the block and it is Winston and Swaggy. I think Winston goes because
I do too.
eventually, with 4 days, they can paint the bros as a bigger target than Swaggy and Bailey.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping that Swaggy doesn't go.
I am
I
hoping he
need
doesn't go either.
I need one of the bros to go. Bye, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you. One of them definitely needs to go.
Gotta go.
And now, like you said, so Rachel got the punishment for this week, and
Yes.
it's yell. She picked the yell one, but we don't know what it is, and she hasn't
It's
had to do that.
Josh. It's Josh yells at her or something, isn't it?
But see, here's the thing. Again, we talked about this last night on the show, but how is that? Number one, it hasn't happened yet, and I don't
No,
know how
not
it's.
that I've seen.
Apparently, it only lasts for 24 hours, which I think is
Oh,
insanely unfair considering the other people's punishments last 2 weeks. If hers,
exactly.
but I don't see how Josh yelling at her that affects everyone. I don't know. I just don't see how that's a punishment for her. She doesn't have to do anything.
I
You
don't know.
know? I don't
I
get it.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know till we see it. I don't know, but that's what she picked,
Right?
right? She got to pick the one that she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back to Fessy. If Fessy is Muslim and doesn't eat ham, why did he pick Hamazon?
I honestly think he thought he would be able to get out of it saying he was Muslim. That's really what I thought.
Oh,
I
good
thought I
thinking.
thought he picked it, and then because we have seen
Oh,
people
that's
like
smart.
we have seen people
I
like
don't think he's that smart, though.
I think he is. I think he's smart enough to
I don't think
understand
he's
his
that
role.
smart, but you know what?
You
I
know,
don't dislike him. I don't.
I
I
love
just
him.
think he's got himself in with these two girls thinking he's with the new girlfriend and the crazy ex living in the same house. And he doesn't know which one on a daily basis he's going to be with.
He is dumb as rocks. Like you said earlier, when he was like Rockstar, should I win the POV? And
She's
she's
like,
like,
I don't think you'd have to throw it.
I don't think you'd have to throw it if it's mental. And he was just like a
It
duh.
was
But
awesome.
he's so sweet though. Like
I know he is.
I did not think he would let JC cuddle up on him.
I know.
I like
I
their
liked
bromance.
that.
I do too.
The only thing I didn't like is when he said, "You're like the size of my dog."
Yeah, fine with that.
No, because you know what? JC has got the shit kicked out of him over and over on his size. And like, it's got to be tough to have,
Yeah.
that challenge in life and people constantly knocking you. And like, I call him Ricky Ricardo Jr. because I can't understand what the hell he's saying. But I honestly, I like him so much better than I thought he would because I'm telling you, once I saw him assaulting the minion, I was so done. I thought, oh my God, but I'm just hoping the minion consented. But I
Well,
think that that's who he is. Like he's showing the KKK his junk,
what?
and she's looking.
The
Didn't you
KKK.
see? They're calling her KK Caitlin.
Oh
They're
God.
calling her KK Caitlin online.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I
Oh,
did
they're
not see
really
that.
upset. They're really upset, and they should be. Like she's so
Yeah.
that they needed to be punished hard for that.
Well, all I'm gonna say is this, Karen. You're a reality recap patron. You're in the patron group. You know, my best friend in real life was friends with JC. So I actually have an inside track to a lot of JC's actual real personality. And we've discussed that over in the patron group. And I'm not sure that you would like what you'll find there.
No,
But
I don't.
but
I
it's
don't.
there. I'll tell you after. It's all in the patron group, but I'll tell you after.
So
Chris,
that is his personality, though. He goes around. He's very inappropriate all the time in his normal life, right?
way worse than he's being right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm
Hmm.
sure he is. And I'm not making excuses. I can just tell that they knew that this is who he was, and he's central casting. It's like, come on in for all the crazy. Dun, 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 dun.
We'll see. I saw. I don't know who said it, but somebody said maybe Caitlyn's yelling thing means she has to yell everything that she says. That I think would be a good punishment in the Big Brother house. If you can't just have a normal conversation, you have to yell all your conversations. That's an awesome punishment.
That would be funny. Or if they have like a squawk box of Josh, and every time he says stuff, then she has to keep parroting him
Right.
of his last season and acting outrageous and banging stuff and
Okay.
fighting. Yeah, who
You,
knows?
you got this question from a bunch of people too. I'm going to take
Okay.
it from our town, who says, "Ask Karen,
Hey,
my favorite, who she would align with if she was in the house right now."
who would I align with?
Mm.
I'd probably like to get close to Bailey, Swaggy, Tyler, Angie, and Sam.
That is an interesting ship you're on that I think is going to sink.
That's who I would probably.
I don't think Sam has any pull in this game at all.
I don't know if you have to have the pull that you're thinking you need, though.
I think you gotta be
She's
able
pretty
to rally
sociable.
something.
She's pretty sociable.
She is, but people did not like her. Like, the edited show made us love Sam the Robot. But as us feeders
Well, they made
know,
her feel sorry for
yeah,
Sam the
they made
robot.
us feel sorry for her. But the people in the house were over her shit. They did not like how she was. I mean, we saw it a little bit on the show with
Yes.
JC. I just don't know that Sam, and I love her. I just don't know that she has the ability to go far in this game at all. I think she is going to be an easy person to pick off if someone wants to play it safe. What backing does she have behind her? None. She really doesn't.
We'll
I
see.
We'll see. She cleans and cooks, says Lana K. Crystal B
Yeah,
said,
no good. No
or
cleaning and cooking. That's not a good MO.
don't clean and cook. Um,
Don't clean and cook.
do you think that Swaggy hurts Bailey's game? This has been another conversation we've been discussing lately. So do you think that Bailey would be better off without Swaggy?
I'm not necessarily. I don't. I don't necessarily think that. I think that he's always going to be a bigger target in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to make her own social connections and have her own relationships, which it doesn't seem. A lot of those girls are not being nice and not embracing that, and she's not working it as well as she could as well. They need to intermingle in these relationships.
Yeah.
But
I
I
think
think it's just the girl jealousy thing. I mean, they're catty and petty and saying stuff about, it's just the typical women shit that we go through in life.
who is your favorite in the house right now? Like who would you pick as your favorite? It doesn't mean I don't not who you think is playing the best game, because I know a lot of people want to know who is your pick to win. But
I like so many in this cast. I really, really do. Like, I just like so many of them right
so give
now.
me a
They have,
few that you like.
it's, well,
Give
I
me
like
three.
Tyler.
Okay.
I like Tyler.
Right.
I do like Bailey and Swaggy.
Okay.
Like I said, I like Sam and Rockstar. I like Fessy.
So really the bros are the only people you don't like.
And I don't feel much for Angela and Haley. They haven't
Oh
shown
yeah.
me.
I
I don't.
agree.
Yeah, and Steve, I'm sorry, Steve, but you
Yeah.
were a cop. You went in and you acted like a cop. And in your exit interview, when you said, "Well, I had to be the dad," no, you don't have to be the dad. Don't be the dad. The dads and the moms go home. These kids are not looking for a parent.
I agree. I don't think they're looking for a parent. Who do you think will win? If you had to pick right now who you think will win the game, who do you think will win it?
Well, I think Scotty, if they leave him in there, Scotty and Tyler have a good chance to be at the end for sure.
I think Tyler, at this moment, if he keeps playing the game the way he's playing it now, I think Tyler
Yes.
wins this game.
Yeah. Tyler is doing excellent right now.
Mm-hmm. I think Tyler is doing.
He does a lot of listening, which is great.
Mm-hmm. And he's very good at being like, well, I'm doing what you want, and
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
not my
Yes.
move.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for
Yes.
you, so
Yes.
it's not coming back on me.
Yeah. That's good. I love that.
He is very, very good. People in the chat room, I see Leslie says, Tyler is Paul Jr. I don't know that I would go that far.
Oh, who said that?
Leslie, I don't think so.
Leslie.
No.
No.
I wouldn't go that far at all. What do you think about Swaggy being compared to Hamza from Big Brother Canada? Do you think?
Well, again, like I think people are saying, you can't please the fans all the time because they're saying we want players, and the Swaggy's in there playing hard,
Mm-hmm.
and then a lot of times playing too hard gets you go home too fast, which is Hamza. And Swaggy is definitely a target, and that's why they're trying to, saying they're going to backdoor him if they can.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's unrealistic. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I know for a fact, I believe that if he gets tossed out, which I don't think he's going to, he's going to have a chance to battle back. I really believe that. Whether it's pre-jury, I think they're going to do a battle back or something.
I say I'm going to let everyone know. Like I said, Monday, Jackie will be on the show with us here on You Now. So I will let people know for sure by Monday. There's no way PR is going to be able to keep him from. In other words, if he's not in the real world by Monday, I agree with you. There's battle back. If he is not in the real world by our Monday show, then there's no battle back, obviously, because he's in the real world. We'll have to see how it plays out. Again, last we heard yesterday, the person running his official account said he's on his way home.
So they talked to him? Did they say something like, Steve sends his love?
It literally said, Steve is on his way home. He'll be taking over this account, like, this weekend or something.
Okay, maybe he is. I don't know.
We'll see. Steve went home. A lot of people in the chat are saying Steve went home. Steve went home. I mean, but he hasn't tweeted from.
Did anybody see any airport sightings of Steve?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they could do a battle back and a save Sam, or that's two things pre-jury. I don't see them being able to do two things. I think the Sam thing before pre-jury is what's taking the place of the battle back.
It said fourth eviction, right? If it's not used, then somebody gets to come back. Is that what it was? Fourth eviction?
If it's not used by the fourth eviction, that person automatically does the challenge. It's not a battle back, because we learned from Julie, she told us on Thursday night, it is now a challenge they have to complete.
Okay.
So we don't know what the challenge is. It's just it's apparently a single person challenge. I'm sure it'll be something real easy for them to win, because I don't think production wants them to go do something and then go, womp womp, you're out. They're planning on the person getting back in. Yeah. They need the season to go the 80 more days we have planned.
I know. It's so long.
I know. It is a super duper long season. It
just seems so long.
It does.
Already.
It is a very long season. I agree. It is very true. All right. I want to remind everybody really quick before we start wrapping up, Karen, that number one fans this month are, you didn't sign this, Karen, because you were not at the premiere party, but number one fans here and You Now, you're entered to win the signed by everybody official aluminum mug, Karen, and subscribers here and You Now can win an Orwell if you're subscribed here. And it's good to fan us both. Now, you need to fan Karen here on You Now as well.
I only have 2,600 people. I need 5,000 people. That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people, but whatever. I'll talk to you about that after. But if you guys are following us here on You Now, then you get alerted every single time that we go live. And that's why it is good to fan us over here on You Now. So, Karen.
Yes.
What else? Is there any final thoughts? Was there anything that we did not talk about that has happened yet on this season that you felt, I need to discuss it?
No.
No. You are good with this season, Karen.
I am good with this season. I am liking this season. I like that people are in there playing. I don't want it to become some dominant power person running the house. You know, I could use with a little less TMZ controversy on a daily basis. But I really am calling on BB20, who doesn't listen. Please punish them all.
Punish them all.
So they get it. You're bad people. Stop it.
Bad people, and you deserve to be punished. Karen,
you need to be punished.
Where do you want people to follow you on social media?
Well, just the same old social media. Karen's Real. Twitter, Instagram. I was throwing a little bit of shade on my Instagram story at you when you were blabbing still, and I'm like, does he ever shut up?
What was the shade you got on your Instagram story?
I was filming you when you were doing your intro and I wasn't there. I'm like, does he ever shut up? And I put that on my story.
Oh, Lord.
You know I'm back selling real estate in the shoe swap. I promise I'll talk about BB a lot, but I do have to say every once in a while that because it's my job.
If you need a house, go to Karen.
Hey, I got a girl that's buying something. We're going out looking. That's a Big Brother fan.
Let me tell you right now, Karen, and I'm not even kidding you.
Okay.
When the day comes, because it's not an if, it is a when.
Okay.
The day comes.
Okay.
I am ready to move to Canada because it will be coming.
Yeah.
I'm going to, and I'm not kidding. I have wanted to move to Canada for a long time.
You're on the East Coast.
Doesn't matter. I want to move to the West Coast of Canada, Karen.
Okay.
We can be neighbors. Do you accept?
That'd be awesome.
Will you find me a house?
Oh, for sure.
All right, everyone. Well, there you go. Karen is finding me a house in Canada.
22 years I've done this job.
So hire Karen, damn it.
And I still do coaching.
You still do life coaching? Oh, real estate coaching.
It's kind of part and parcel, But I'm busy.
Hit Karen up on all of her social media. The links will be below. We will see you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Congratulations, Leslie. You are the #1 fan.
Leslie.
Bye, everybody. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.